Hey guys, it's Ryan from Coldsploitation.com. Thanks for coming back to our TikTok channel. Today, since we're still in the middle of Halloween season, I wanted to take a look at a new release from Synapse Films, which is Satan's Little Helper. If you haven't seen the movie, it is a 2004 film directed by Jeff Lieberman, who you might know from some other cult movies like Just Before Dawn or Squirm. Here he brings us a movie set on Halloween night with a guy that dresses in a Satan costume running around terrorizing this town. And the main idea here is that on Halloween, we get into all kinds of macabre mischief, and decorations and gore is pretty common. So when a guy goes around and starts killing people, people may not notice and actually cheer him on instead of stopping him from doing these heinous acts. He befriends a kid, and they kind of get into some dark humor antics. At one point, they run over a pregnant lady with a shopping cart. They also hit a blind person, and at one point, Satan dresses as Jesus, so it has some religious themes here too. If you like the Halloween aesthetic, you'll probably like this movie. One of the main problems with it is that it's definitely a low budget, and you'll notice it has a lot in common with things like Jack Frost or Uncle Sam from the O.O.s. Here it does have some poor acting, despite the fact that it has Catherine Winnick in an early role and Amanda Plummer. It has some poor script writing at times, and you'll definitely notice that some of the practical effects are not up to snuff of some other bigger budget movies. With that said, too, it kind of runs long. It's an hour and 40 minutes, and I think that 20 minutes could really have been cut out from this without missing anything in the plot development. Synapse Films brings us Satan's Little Helper on Blu-ray, and it's important to note that this is the original uncut version of it. They didn't really describe a source for this, and this film was shot on digital with some flawed technology, so you'll notice that this has a lot of color and motion blurring to it. That's not really Synapse's fault. It's actually inherent in the film, and if you've seen other versions, it probably has that too. It's just really noticeable here. So if you're watching dark scenes or scenes with a lot of movement, you're going to see like these ghostly artifacts. And that's from the HD cam technology that was used to film this. And there's not really too much that could be done with the transfer here. For extras, we get an audio commentary from director Jeff Lieberman, which was provided on previous DVD versions, as well as vintage behind-the-scenes featurette. The big thing here is the making-of featurette, The Devil in the Details, which is a 30-minute making-of with interviews with cast and crew, along with a tour of the filming locations with Jeff Lieberman and the mask from the movie. We also get alternative cover artwork. And here's the disc, along with the Synapse Films 2023 product catalog. If you're big into the Halloween aesthetic, like me, you'll probably like this movie, even though it does have a lot of flaws to it. And if you can get through that, the Synapse Films release is pretty good, despite the flawed transfer.